We love cars, we love the roar of the engine, the feel of the road, the freedom of the open highway, but let's face it, our love affair with gasoline has to end. It's polluting our planet and we're running out of it. The environmental cost is too high and the reserves are depleting faster than we can imagine. Electric cars are great, but they're not the only answer. They still rely on electricity, which often comes from non-renewable sources. What if we told you there's a new engine that runs on hydrogen and its only emission is water? Imagine driving without the guilt of harming the environment. That's right, folks, a water engine. Well, not exactly. It's a hydrogen engine that promises a cleaner future. It's actually a hydrogen internal combustion engine, or H2 ICE for short. This technology is a game changer. It's similar to the engines we know and love, but instead of burning gasoline, it burns hydrogen. A familiar concept with a revolutionary twist. The best part? The only thing that comes out of the tailpipe is water vapor. Clean, green, and mean. This isn't science fiction, it's happening now. Companies like AVL, an Austrian engineering firm, are leading the charge in developing this revolutionary technology. They're pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They're building hydrogen engines that are just as powerful as gasoline engines, but with a fraction of the environmental impact. Performance without compromise. We're on the cusp of a new era in automotive technology, one where we can have our cake and eat it too. A future where sustainability meets performance. We can have the power and performance we crave without sacrificing our planet. It's a win-win situation for everyone. Buckle up, folks. The future of driving is about to get interesting. The road ahead is bright and full of possibilities. We've all heard about hydrogen power. It's been touted as the fuel of the future for decades. But what exactly is it and why is it so special? Simply put, hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe. It's everywhere. And when burned, it releases a tremendous amount of energy. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, isn't hydrogen flammable? Yes, it is. Remember the Hindenburg? But here's the thing. When hydrogen burns, it doesn't release harmful pollutants like carbon dioxide. It only produces water. That's right, pure, clean water. Of course, there are challenges. Producing and storing hydrogen can be energy intensive, and we need to build a whole new infrastructure to support hydrogen-powered vehicles. But the potential benefits are enormous. Imagine a world where cars don't pollute the air we breathe, where we're no longer reliant on fossil fuels. That's the promise of hydrogen power, and it's a future worth fighting for. So, how does a hydrogen internal combustion engine actually work? It's actually more straightforward than you might think. It's all about controlled explosions. Just like a gasoline engine, a hydrogen engine uses pistons to move up and down inside cylinders. These pistons turn a crankshaft, which ultimately powers the wheels. The magic happens when hydrogen is injected into the cylinders. A spark ignites the hydrogen, causing a small controlled explosion. This explosion forces the piston down, and the process repeats. The only byproduct of this combustion is water vapor, which exits the engine through the exhaust. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Remember how we said the only emission is water? Well, AVL has found an ingenious way to use that water to their advantage. They've developed a unique cooling system that uses the water vapor from the exhaust to keep the engine running smoothly. More on that later. AVL might not be a household name like Ford or Toyota, but this Austrian company is a powerhouse in the automotive world. For over 70 years, they've been quietly working behind the scenes, developing cutting-edge engine technology for some of the biggest names in the business. But AVL isn't content with just tweaking existing technology. They're on a mission to create a cleaner, more sustainable future for mobility. And they believe hydrogen internal combustion engines are the key. AVL has been hard at work perfecting the H2 ICE. They've made significant advancements in engine design, combustion efficiency, and emissions control. Their latest prototype boasts impressive power output comparable to conventional gasoline engines, proving that sustainability doesn't have to come at the cost of performance. Section 5. Keeping it cool, a novel approach. One of the biggest challenges in developing a hydrogen internal combustion engine is heat. Hydrogen burns much hotter than gasoline, which can put a lot of stress on engine components. Traditional cooling systems, which rely on liquids like water and antifreeze, just can't keep up. This is where AVL's ingenuity shines. Instead of fighting the heat, they've embraced it. They've developed a novel cooling system that utilizes the water vapor produced by the engine as a coolant. That's right, the engine's own exhaust is used to keep it cool. This closed-loop system not only efficiently regulates engine temperature, but also eliminates the need for bulky radiators and toxic coolants. It's a win-win for both performance and the environment. Section 6. Power and performance, leaving gas in the dust. So, how does this new breed of hydrogen engine stack up against the gas guzzlers we're used to? Can a car that runs on water really deliver the horsepower and torque we crave? You bet it can. AVL's latest H2 ICE prototype boasts an impressive 420 horsepower, putting it on par with many high-performance gasoline engines on the market today. And because hydrogen burns so cleanly, these engines are incredibly efficient. They can squeeze more power out of every drop of fuel, literally. Initially, AVL considered turbocharging their hydrogen engine to boost power output. However, the high combustion temperatures of hydrogen posed a challenge, leading to pre-ignition issues. Instead of giving up, AVL engineered a clever solution: water injection. By injecting a fine mist of water into the cylinders, they could cool the pistons and hydrogen, preventing pre-ignition and allowing for optimal performance. Section 7, from racetrack to roadway: hydrogen's potential. The world of motorsports has always been a proving ground for cutting-edge technology. From disc brakes to turbochargers, many innovations that are commonplace in our cars today were first tested on the racetrack. And hydrogen power is no exception. In 2025, an off-road racing series featuring hydrogen-powered vehicles is set to launch, showcasing the capabilities of this technology in extreme conditions. And if that wasn't exciting enough, the organizers of the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans are considering an all-hydrogen race as early as 2027. The potential of hydrogen engines extends far beyond the racetrack. Imagine a world where buses, trucks, and even airplanes are powered by hydrogen, drastically reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and cleaning up our air. The possibilities are endless. Section 8. The future of fuel: hydrogen versus electric. The automotive world is abuzz with talk of electric vehicles, and for good reason. They represent a significant shift towards cleaner, more sustainable transportation. EVs offer a viable alternative to gasoline-powered cars, but they are not without their drawbacks. Limited range, long charging times, and the environmental impact of battery production are all concerns. The extraction of lithium and other materials can be damaging to the environment. Hydrogen-powered vehicles, on the other hand, offer several advantages. They can be refueled quickly and have the potential for longer ranges. They can be refueled in minutes, just like gasoline cars, making them convenient for long trips and daily commutes alike. And they have the potential for much longer ranges. This makes them an attractive option for those who need to travel long distances regularly. Plus, the only emission is water vapor, which is far less harmful to the environment compared to traditional exhaust gases. It's important to note that we're not talking about hydrogen fuel cell vehicles here. Those are electric cars that use a fuel cell to convert hydrogen into electricity. Those are electric cars that use a fuel cell to convert hydrogen into electricity. This technology is different from hydrogen internal combustion engines. We're talking about hydrogen internal combustion engines, which burn hydrogen directly, just like a gasoline engine. This method has its own set of benefits and challenges, which burn hydrogen directly, just like a gasoline engine. This method has its own set of benefits and challenges. It's not a matter of hydrogen versus electric. Both technologies have unique advantages and can complement each other in various ways. Both technologies have a role to play in creating a more sustainable automotive future. By leveraging the strengths of both, we can move towards a greener planet. It's about embracing innovation and exploring all avenues to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. The future of transportation is diverse, and both hydrogen and electric vehicles will be key players. Section 9. A sustainable drive: the road ahead. The road to a sustainable automotive future is paved with innovation and relentless effort. It's about challenging the status quo, pushing the boundaries of technology, and refusing to accept the limitations of the past. Every step forward is a testament to human creativity and determination. Companies like AVL are leading the charge, proving that we can have high-performance vehicles without sacrificing our planet. They are setting new standards in the automotive industry. The development of hydrogen internal combustion engines is a game changer, offering a glimpse into a cleaner, more efficient future. It's a testament to the power of human ingenuity and our ability to find solutions to even the most complex challenges. The collaborative spirit driving these innovations is truly inspiring. While there are still hurdles to overcome, the potential of this technology is undeniable. Each breakthrough brings us closer to a sustainable future. Imagine a world where the only thing coming out of tailpipes is water vapor, a world where our vehicles contribute to a cleaner environment. Where the air is cleaner, our dependence on fossil fuels is a distant memory, and the roar of an engine no longer signifies environmental harm. This vision is within our reach. That's the future that hydrogen power promises, and it's a future worth driving towards. Together we can make this vision a reality.